Happy New Year's. Hopefully, everybody had a good time and got home safely. Oh, that's me. So, the first time I address anyone live in this new year is on Onecraknews. Hmm, what are we going to talk about here? We're going to talk about some of the things that are to come. Onecraknews is kind of gotten away from the news. And we're going to have to go back to that because that's where I want this to be. We kind of got distracted towards the end, having fun going over meaningless people. So some of the meaningless people will go back to their meaningless lives. We're going to be kicking them off to the side. I was at the Chicago Bulls game for New Year's. So, like Gummy, another bum, another low rent bum who'll be going back into obscurity because no one's going to be mentioning him anymore because he doesn't exist. And he tells all these lies, but yet he can't show these. For whatever the reason, he can't show these. Now, everybody in the world know that these are titles. You guys see me drive one vehicle. Why do I have two? Because I own more than one. I have titles, deeds, insurances on properties, all in my name. He has not shown you anything because he does not have them. So until you provide this information, Mr. Gummy, you will not be mentioned in 2023. Okay? You talk money, but have nothing to show for it. You riding around in the bank car. That's the bank's car, not yours. So you're not in this conversation. You're living in your mama and wife house. So you're not a part of the conversation. Now, let's get to the gist of everything. New year is going to be a little different. We're getting back to the news, right? So that's what we're going to do on Onecraknews is give you the news. And we're going to start cutting off some of the dead weight. All right, I got more stuff that I could pull out, but I guess he thought I was lying. People always assume because when they don't have something, they think you're lying. We did talk about Andrew Tate on Casino for Life. That was an explosive live stream. We had 20,000 people in there. Your top G guy. Yeah, I'm telling you what this is about. It's bigger than what you think. He's just a small piece of the puzzle. The housing market for 2023 is more dismal than it's ever been in its life. JP Morgan Chase just spent $1 billion buying up small homes, brand new refurbished homes. This in 2022 was the worst year where people 22, 23, 24, even to 27 years of age have moved back home with their parents. That's at an alarming rate now. You have more people living together in single homes than going out starting their own families. Thanks, Pele. You know I got money on that game, right? You know I'm ready for the Bears and Lions. If he can get 200 million for his catalog, um, he should probably do it. But of course, it's a bad idea. But that's what happens when you're strapped for cash. You have to make those decisions. When you're in a position that you have to sell your catalog, you're strapped for cash and you need it. That is true. 2020 to 2022 has been a disaster for most people because they don't prepare for anything. They go by the day. They see stuff on the news and they don't pay attention to it and they think it has no effect to them until it eventually has an effect on you. Absolutely. So, shouts out to at Kwame Brown about his life. Definitely. Alan Clay, Happy New Year's to you, bro. Well, today it's mostly talking to people who had fun last night doing New Year's. Everybody's saying Happy New Year's to everybody. Happy New Year's. Happy New. So that was that. And let me see. Send this off to them. No, I never. See, that was the thing with me. I never had that in my system, meaning that I was never going to be the one to jump in the way and be a distraction or be a disruption to anything. My thing has always been looking to ripple. I'll check it out. But my thing was always to be something of promise, not a distraction to people. Chris Hills just started his third LLC for the new year. Now, if that's not making something happen, I don't know what is. That is a lot of work, depending on how your LLC is ran. Oh, well, Happy New Year to you as well. So, yeah, it was supposed to be a Patreon version, which there will be a Patreon version today. The Patreon version of this video is going to be intense. Definitely bet the Bills. The Bills will beat the Bengals today. The Bears will lose today to the Lions. Now, you say you have it in a holding company with government contracts? That's a dangerous profession, buddy. That's too many permissions. I did my parlay. I got the Packers and the Vikings and the okay, I see you, Outlaw. You see the fix too. I'm trying to get them Packers in there. But yes, we're gonna do a Patreon version of this video, and it will be very intense because it's gonna show some disturbing things that you're gonna see on the Patreon version of this. It's for all the tiers. Yes, it's a Happy New Year Patreon version, and it's gonna be intense. I guarantee that. So Happy New Year's as we get ready for the game, but we're finna go right into the Patreon version real quick. Yeah, it's gonna be intense because I'm gonna show you something that may get me barred from YouTube, so it can't be here. So let's kick the new year off right.